Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next mission in the Su-25T Georgian Oil War Campaign playthrough. This time we are tasked with destroying 2 self-propelled artillery batteries, and as a rule, an artillery battery is 3 pieces, so 3 cannons in a battery. Sometimes there's 4, sometimes there's 3, but as a rule, in NATO terms, it is there's 3. Situation: counter-battery radars have detected at least 2 self-propelled artillery batteries in the area north of Shashamukyo, waypoint 4. Locate and destroy these batteries. Objective: locate and destroy enemy artillery battery at waypoint 4. Threat the same. 760 Sukhumi Babushar. Mission start 10:45 in the morning. Or 10:45 is in the morning because in Europe 10:45 is in the morning. If it was in the evening, it would be 22:45. One more thing that are lacking in briefings are the location of bullseye. As far as I can see, there has not been a single reference to where the bullseye are. If you go into Mission Planner and see all the routes and most of the enemies also, you will see the bullseye. But here in the briefing, the bullseye is not plotted on the map. Therefore, any call out from in a reference to bullseye is, according to the briefing, kinda useless. But yeah, that's just another thing I noticed. But frontline have moved forward toward the enemy, that is good, and we have a very low photo intelligence of the target area, and we can only see 3 cannons and a supply vehicle. So yeah, full flaps, altimeter pressure 760, waypoint 1. Weapons loadout is the KAR 29 Tango, the TV version, which is the good version. It is a launch and leave version. We have full flaps, altimeter pressure, gear down, waypoint, flight control check, full brake, throttle up to 80%, stabilize, release brake, full throttle, stay to the left. 200. $250. Lift off, gear up, maneuver flaps. Full flaps up. And route mode engage. Come on. And the automatic flight control is oscillating once again, so yeah. It is incredible annoying. Huh. And let's take a look at waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not long between waypoint 3 and 4. And should I egress to the south or to the north? I don't think it would matter anything, just as long as I egress towards 270. That is straight out toward the water. Huh. Interesting flying in the clouds. Luckily we are on automatic flight control. Otherwise I would just use the flight marker circle in the HUD or according to the yellow lines. See, right now I'm feeling that I'm nosediving, but I'm not. Therefore, it is very important to trust your instruments. Because I have a feeling that I'm nosediving 20 or 30 degrees downwards. I do hope that the clouds will clear over the target area, otherwise we have to stay very low. That means within AAA and MANPAD range. Whoops, flight clock. I always forget to turn on the flight clock. I'm considering flying manual and then go below the clouds. Yeah, I'm going manual and below the clouds. ESM on. And that's the coastline, and therefore waypoint 3 and waypoint 4 is just straight ahead.
Звено. Атакуй цели по возможности. Второй. Принял. Второй. Работаю по земле.
Selected waypoint 4. Add to ground mode. EO. 29 Tango.
Второй. Пуск ЗРК. 12 часов. Второй. На боевом.
Wow, he was popping flares.
Второй. Пуск ЗРК. Второй. Пуск ЗРК. 4 часа.
Eyes on SAM launch.
Получил повреждения.
Breaking off. Re-engaging. Oi! Mirrors on. If we go for waypoint 4 now, we will be inside enemy territory. And I do believe that that territory is filled with Manpad and AAA. So I would rather spend some time searching out and killing Manpads before I move in. That is most likely a Manpad. A bit overkill, but hey. And I heard a... Oh. It was just the noise from my own flares. Continuous countermeasures off. And let's get another angle on that position. Score 10. Continuous countermeasures on. And I did push this a bit too far. A bit too far. Continuous countermeasures off. Score 20, so we got something. Enemy vehicle. Continuous countermeasures on. Once again, I'm a bit too close. Splash. I really need to extend more. Continuous countermeasures off. And I see a target just to the left, but I need to extend a bit more. Launch permission override activated. Launch. Splash. Plenty of vehicles left. It does seems like there are no more enemy left, but don't be fooled, because just because you can't see any more enemies doesn't mean that there are no more enemies. Therefore, in military terms, it is absolutely forbidden to say there are no more enemies. You're never ever allowed to say that, because you do not know that. Therefore, you say, I do not see any more enemies. No sight on enemies. But never ever say there are no more enemies. And then just last look. Because it only takes one guy with one lucky shot. And at the end of that clearing is the artillery, perhaps. So get back out, extend, and then take a look at the terrain down that clearing. See if I can spot any artillery pieces. Artillery pieces. But they are pretty far out. Continuous countermeasures. Launch. Egressing down to the left. Splash. I would rather avoid flying that over that little compound. Continuous countermeasures off. And let's do that again. Score 55, results has not gone up yet. No missile or SAM trails. Good smoke plume or smoke column. Fuel is okay. Good reference point. sunlight in the target area. Focusing on the artillery pieces themselves instead of support vehicles, and launch. Continuous countermeasures. Splash. Going in between. Continuous countermeasures off. Two smoke columns. This seems like a very good plan. Fuel is okay. 200 kilograms of fuel spent on that run. So I have fuel for a few more runs. I have more vehicles than I have fuel. That is support vehicles. Support vehicle. Support vehicle. Man pads. Splash. Continuous countermeasures on. Turning towards 270. Continuous countermeasures off. And I'm confident in overflying this little compound because I don't think there's any enemy down there. And why do I think that? Because no shots have been fired at me from that area. So far it's only support vehicles, but hey. And I have plenty of Vickers. 2 artillery pieces only, that is only a third of the damn mosquitoes. Only a third of the targets. Artillery pieces further out. Continuous countermeasures on. That one artillery piece is well hidden behind the trees. Let's see if the Vickers will go through the trees. Continuous countermeasures on. No, it did not. Yes, it did. It did. Beautiful. Now I'm just popping chaff, no more flares, out of flares. That is also one of the reasons why I want to take out the air defenses early on. Score 100, results 0.
Fuel 1500.
Perhaps the results will only go, will only move once we kill all the vehicles. So it will go from 0 up to 100. And no radar. Apparently the enemy radar is all dead. Fuel is still okay. I guess we have fuel for one or two more runs. Hmm. You know what? Let's get greedy. And I spot targets. Splash. Just there. Wanna bet that I get shot down now? Phew. I did see 3 targets behind a little woodland and a town. Yeah, last run. It was right there. That is tanks, and they are pointing this way. Huh, I do not know if that is own or... See, the actual point toward the enemy, so no, I won't fire at them. So breaking off early and the very last run. Oh, that piece did not die. Oh no, getting so close. Oh, did it die? I can't see. See?
Command to 1.
Yes.
Primary enemy artillery battery destroyed. Out.
Oh my god. Altitude, direction, altitude, direction. Wow. Apparently those vehicles was enemy, but 60% only. Yeah, I don't have fuel to do another run, so automatic flight control.
Fuel 800.
Yeah, I know. And there was a ZU 23-2, or at least two of them. No Shilkas. Damn mosquitoes.
Уклад 105. Возврат. 105. Уклад. Следуйте курсом 311. Удаление 15. Давление 758,95. Посадочный 30. Занимайте высоту круга.
Runway 30. No visual battle damage, but I can hear that we have battle damage. And no, our weight is good. So yeah, let's drop it. So just to be as light as possible. Well, the mission is a success, and as far as I know, it doesn't matter whether we are completing it 100% or 60%. And with all the air defenses still there, I'm truly considering ending the mission whenever I land. Because, yeah, it is just too dangerous. That's the runway. Speed brake out. Landing gear down.
Работайте с посадкой. Уклад 105. Разрешите посадку.
Massive buffering.
Bingo fuel.
Maneuver flaps. Preparing brake chute. Outer marker. Full flaps. Fuel is okay, speed is okay.
Один ноль пять. Уклад. Проверьте выпуск шасси. Ветер у земли 2,4,7. Скорость 6 метров в секунду. Посадочный 3,0.
Bit more throttle. Inner marker. Speed brake out. Oish! Very rough landing. Brake shoot. Oi.
Один ноль пять. Заруливайте на стоянку.
Detaching brake shoot. Speed brake in. Full flaps up or flaps up. Taxing. That was a very bad landing. One of many. DSM off.
Fuel 500. Engine off, electrical power off. Wow, those wings. Quit. Result 60, and the mission is passed or complete or success. Yeah, success. Huh. Let's see what the next mission is.
another artillery battery. Okay. 29 Ts. This is actually going fine. Yeah. I wonder which airport are we taking off from? Sukhumi Babushar. So yeah. The flight range of the distance to the target area is becoming longer and longer until we capture another airfield. But until then, we need to pay attention to the longer and longer distance to the target or mission area. So yeah, next time something very similar. Thank you for watching.